everyone. So I thought I would do this look that someone had posted on my wall. It is a Penelope Cruz look, and what I mean on my wall is on my Facebook wall. If you haven't checked out my Facebook already, you need to, because it's awesome. And everybody's been posting pictures on my wall about pictures they want me to do, and this was the first one I got to. So someone had posted, a lovely little girl had posted a picture of Penelope Cruz makeup. It was very, very similar to this. It is a cut crease, and it has beautiful dark eyes, nice bronze cheeks, and a really pretty pinky kind of lips. So this is what I got from it. I was looking at the picture the whole time the tutorial, so I tried to do it true to the picture. It was beautiful, beautiful makeup, very pretty cut crease. So this is what I came up with, and I hope you can see this. It's very, very dark. I don't normally wear this much eyeliner, and you guys know that I've never worn this much. But I want to show you how to do this, so stay tuned if you want to learn how to do this look. Now, as you can tell, this is a very dark look. I'm going to look down for you so you can see that I have a really dark cut crease. I have false eyelashes on that really amplify my eyes, and I have a lot of eyeliner on. And I have a nice bronze cheek and a really pretty lipstick on. So just really quickly, the colors I'm going to be using can all be found in the Coastal Scents 83 Warm palette. Here it is for you, and in the video I show you which colors I'm using, but it's mainly all of the neutral matte colors because this has no shine to it whatsoever. It's very, very dark and very matte. So I hope you enjoy this and have a great time watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply a primer. Now, my primer is going to be, like always, Soft Ochre by MAC. This is the eye primer that I use, and this is what it looks like. It has a yellow base for my skin, and I need that. I'm going to try to get this good for you guys. I'm going to apply that. As I stated before, I am using the 88 Warm palette. All of our eyeshadows are pretty matte. I'm using these shades because it's really simple. So I'm going to show you the quickly the shade I'm going to use first. And I'm going to use more of a, like a warm brownish kind of color, but nothing too dark. So I'm going to go with not too dark for my skin tone. I'm going to go with this color. It looks a little bit gray, and it's not too brown. So I'm going to take that to 239. This is a Sigma 239, but I know they have different numbering, but I'm not necessarily sure what it is. Apply that onto there, and I'm going to put this just on top of my lid. So now that that base color is on, I'm going to apply a lighter color, something with a little bit more of a peachy tone color, just to light it up. I'm going to use this one right here, which is almost like flesh tone color. Take the same brush. I'm going to put this right at the center. Or you know what, I'll just put it all over the lid. And that'll just line up that color. Pack it on. Okay. So now that that's done, it looks like she has a very precise cut crease. Now for cut creases you can use any technique you like, but I personally like to use a pencil brush, and the pencil brush I'm using is a 219, and this is actually Sigma's 219, but it's pretty much the same thing as MAC's. I'm going to take a darker brown color just because her eyes look very dark, and of course it's going to be matte, so I think I'm going to use this one right here. No, it's like more of a gray. I'm going to use more of a warmer one, so I'm going to use this one right here. It's almost like a really warm, almost like espresso warm. I'm going to tap it off because this is really going to flick everywhere. And I'm going to look for my crease. Now my crease bone is right here. I can feel it. And it goes directly into my eye. So that look kind of funny. But I'm going to look up. And this is going to help a lot. Looking upward is going to help a lot. Help me find my crease. So I'm going to just quickly put that right into my crease. And I'm not afraid to apply too much because I'm going to blend it out. So I'm just going to apply this and try to get it the darkest out here. Really get in there. I'm going to get more of a darker color. I'm going for this corner color right here because this one's a little bit more reddy. This one's a dark. I use this one, now I'm going on to this one. And tap that off. Do the same thing, but I'm going to focus this just on the outer corner mainly, and then just slightly bring it in. I'm going to just poke it out right here. So now that I got that there, I'm just going to keep on dragging it in there. If you feel like that, see how when I open my eye, it's a big difference. And when I close it, it looks really dramatic, which is because my crease is a little bit deeper. So if you don't have a crease, you can just create your own. But since I do have a very defined one, I have to create mine. So I'm taking a really big fluffy brush to blend this all out, because this does look pretty intense. I'm going to blend it all out with a fluffy brush. This is a 224? 224, yes. And I'm going to just blend all that out. But I'm not really moving the color. I'm just diffusing it so it's not as sharp of a blunt edge. I feel like I lost a little bit of that lid color, so I'm going to go back with some more of that color, maybe even mix a little bit more peachy in it, just so that it looks a little bit more present. I'm just going to blend that out. In her inner corner, it is very fleshy, so I'm going to take a really, really light flesh tone color and just really sweep it in there. So I took this color, which is almost like a light caramel, and I mixed these two. So those two I put there, and I'm just going to blend that into the inner corner. I'm going to go back in with some of that darker brown color just to keep that crease pretty precise. In fact, I'm not going to go with the pencil brush. I'm going to go with this brush. This is a bamboo brush, but it's very, very flat and very thin, so I'm going to go in with that. I'm going to mix the brown colors with black. So that darker brown was just a plain black matte color, and I'm going to put that right into my crease, tilt my head back, and just keep that right there. So it kind of keeps it very dark, but at the same time, there's that. So I'm going to just continue, and I'm going to blend that into it. Take that pencil brush, whatever we have left with it, and just use that to diffuse that black. But okay, so the last step is taking a light shade. I'm taking the two lightest shades, but the matte shades, and I'm putting them onto there, onto my highlight bone, and I'm just going to quickly blend just to keep that consistency there. So that is it for the eyeshadows completely. I am done with doing the eyes. They have that nice cut crease. Now onto the eyeliner. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to use this, which is a Stila Eye Kajal in Onyx. Now this is really hot stuff. This stuff is expensive, but it works well. This is some of the darkest black I've ever used, and it blends beautifully. So I'm going to just quickly just apply it right along there. I mean, using the smallest amount because it really does move. Eyeliner. Now onto an angled brush. This is a 266, and it's a synthetic brush, and I'm just going to quickly just apply that right onto, and see how it just quickly moved? Didn't even have to tug very much. I'm not much of an eyeliner wearer. I'm going to take a bit of black matte eyeshadow and just help this a bit. It's also going to set it. Be too precise with this because I am going to apply some eyelashes, just because in the picture her eyelashes are just insanely long and I would feel like incompetent. So next we're gonna, I think she has a lot of black eyeliner in her inner eye, so I'm actually going to do the same thing. And you know me, I don't really wear black eyeliner very much in my inner eye, but since this is a tutorial to do makeup like her, I'm going to do it. So I'm taking the same thing and I'm just going to quickly line it. Taking my pencil brush with a little bit of black eyeliner, I'm just going to take it into there. And I kind of just connected those two on the outer corner, just like so. So it's very, very dark. Now for my eyelashes, I'm going to apply the Red Cherries 42s. Her eyelashes in the video are very, very, very full length. I mean, they're just like poof, on her face. So I'm trying to use the biggest ones I've got, and these are the biggest ones I have. My eyes are very small, so I don't want to look over dramatic. But this is how the eyeshadow looks. I'm completely done, and I only used one palette, and that's the warm palette, as I said before. So I'm going to put these on really quickly, and I'll be right back. So while my eyelash glue is drying, I'm going to apply just a little bit more concealer on my under eyes because I got a little bit fallout. So just in case you do have any, which is why I haven't powdered my skin yet. I still just have a full face of foundation on. So I'm going to take a bit of that and just put a little bit more concealer on and just wipe away all of, if you use your foundation brush, then this would be the appropriate time to wipe it all away. Now, like I said, I don't have anything else on my skin, so it looks quite oily, and I'm going to just fix that. I'm going to just put a bronzer on because she doesn't look like, oh, if you see me looking at her, she doesn't really look, the picture's over here. She doesn't really look like she has any blush on, so I'm just going to put some bronzer on. Now I'm applying the Bronze Booster. This is by Physicians Formula. It looks like this. It's a really nice bronzy color, and I'm going to take this onto a really, really wide kabuki. And this is from Bare Essentials. You can use any one you have. I'm going to take this right into my cheekbones, right into here. And I'm going to put it onto my cheeks as well. So just a really good amount. And I'm also going to take it up to my bones up here, my side of my face, so I can just narrow it down, because her face is very, very squared, but my face is very, very round, so I'm going to try to square it out a bit, and just really working it into my cheekbone and onto my cheeks as well, because she doesn't really have blush on, and I need blush. Now, that is it for my skin. I am just now really sun-kissed and contoured. I'm going to take a bit onto my underneath my chin just to kind of even out, and just take it into the side so I can make my jawline a little bit more. Now, my skin is completely done. I'm just going to powder now. Since I don't have anything else, I'm not going to apply any more blushes or anything. I'm just going to powder my skin. I'm using the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. This is my favorite powder. I'll always use it. And I'm just going to tap that right into my skin. So it's kind of just gonna matte everything out. So now that that's done, my skin is nice and matte, and now you can tell that my skin's not oily. There's a big difference. I'm gonna take my bronzer again, just because I feel like I lost a little bit of that bronziness, and I'm gonna take it onto that big kabuki, and I'm just gonna continue to just bronze up, because Penelope Cruz is a lot darker than I am, and I want to look as sun-kissed as possible for the skin. I'm not going to do anything else to it. I'm just having that bronzer because she doesn't really look like she has anything else on. She has a very pristine face. Alright, so now that my lashes are done, I'm going to apply a bit of liquid eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Leaner Intense one, and that's going to cover up my lash glue. I'm going to put it right on top. I'm going to put it right on top of my lash glue line so that it just disguises the line, and to just put it on like that. I'm going to pick up my lashes a bit. So I just applied a little bit more mascara on, and I'm going to just do a little bit more down here. This is a L'Oreal one. I think it's like Lash a Million or something. It looks like this. Now that my lashes and my eyes are actually done, I'm going to curl this a bit more. Now her eyebrows are very thick and very round, so I'm going to just try to do them like hers. And my eyebrows actually don't even compare to hers, but I'm just going to do my best to fill them in a bit. And I'm just taking this is a Rimmel brush, if you're curious. It's by Rimmel. Eyebrow tamer. Okay, so that is it for the eyes. Eyes are completely done. In all honesty, I'm really proud of myself because they really do look pretty similar to hers. My lids may be a little bit darker, but just because I like the way that looks. So very, very intense, very dramatic cut crease and all that good stuff. So the eyes are done and the cheeks are done. And now we're on to the lips. I'm just going to put my hair down so it looks a little bit better. My hair always looks gross when I don't have makeup on, but once I put makeup on, it just looks 10 times better. Okay, now the lips are very nude, and it actually looks quite like, let me look for my lipstick. It actually looks quite like Viva Glam 5, so I'm going to use that because it's kind of peachy and pinky, but it has a very gold flex to it. So if you're curious, that's what that looks like. It's a very pretty glossy color. And I put it onto my lips. So that is it. That is the finished look. I'm going to try to make the face that she's making. She's very closed mouth. I can't make it, but that is it. Actually, no, it's not done. Even though I've already applied my lipstick, I just forgot one more thing. She looks very highlighted in the center of her face, so I'm going to highlight a bit. I'm going to use this palette, and I'm just looking for a matte flesh tone color. I'm going to see which one looks more similar to mine. Sorry, that's my phone. I'm going to go with this one just because it looks like a powder I would use. I think I'm going to go... This one looks a little bit yellow, but I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to put a little bit onto my brush. Just like so. And I'm going to test it out. Oh yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to put that right here. And this is just a matte highlight. I'm going to put a bit more here. Just right there. So you see how it looks a little bit funny. I'm going to kind of just blend it out. I'm going to take this again. You can use any of these shades as a highlighter. I'm going to just continue. And she has very matte highlighter, so I'm going to just try to keep it. And I'm done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Once again, if you forgot, I have Viva Glam 5 on my lips, which is right there. Right there, and that's what the shade looks like. Thank you for sending the request. I told you guys I would do it. This was a request someone sent me, and I was totally committed to do it, so I did it. And I am glad I did because I actually really like it. I'm going to go out right now with my family to eat, and I think it's appropriate because it's a Friday night and it's a nice look. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see the picture, this is the picture for you. You can see that. It's very, very, very similar, very dark and mysterious. So there it is for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.